Hi there, my name is Dylan Hadfield, and this is my second log entry for October 25th, 2022 for Introduction to Performance. Today, I'm going to be focusing on The Tempest, and I'm going to be focusing on the short story exercise that we wrote in class last week, and those are just going to be like my two main topics of discussion this week. So to start, I'm going to start with The Tempest, and I'm going to start off with Shakespeare's play. And before I start, I want to bring up the fact that I struggle with reading and I have for a very long time, and that's always affect how I viewed Shakespeare because his plays and his scripts, his readings and just everything he writes is really hard for me to grasp. Like it's hard for me to understand what he's trying to say and what he's trying to get across, and it's always been like that. And I've always struggled with Shakespeare, like the reading aspect of it, but when I view it, I've always been able to better understand. And like I find this especially with Hamlet. When reading the book Hamlet, when reading the actual play, I really struggled with it. But then I went back and just watched it, like watched a performance of here's Shakespeare's play. We're not gonna change anything, just do it. And I absolutely loved it. I was able to understand and follow the story and the characters more, just being able to see it and hear it and not have to read it. And I was hoping that would be what the Donner Warehouse's production of The Tempest would bring for me. How I would be able to better understand The Tempest, the story it tells, the characters that it holds, that it's created. And um, there was that, and then there was the whole aspect of how the Donner Warehouse's concept of setting the Tempest in a prison and having an entirely female cast, that seemed really intriguing as a concept to me, and as a like just as a concept and as an idea and how they ran with it. Like as I was preparing to watch it, I was really excited to see what they did and to see how they told the story. And upon watching it, I was just extremely disappointed because they throw up too much of the believability that's created by the source material in trying to make this concept work, in trying to make it work with an all female cast. And they give up just a little too much for me to be able to enjoy it. I wasn't able to find characters like Caliban, truly terrible people. I wasn't able to, there were decisions throughout the play that I didn't agree with that they had to do to stay on brand with the concept that they were running, to be able to bring this production out with an all female cast. And sadly, they just lost me there. And like it sucks that they did, because they could have put on this truly great performance if they chose one of the concepts. If they chose either let's set it in a prison, or if they chose let's make it an all female cast. If they chose one of those and ran with it, I think they could have done really well. But since they decided to put both together, they took on too much, and they just weren't able to make a final product that satisfied me. And just I was disappointed by it. And it had aspects that I enjoyed, but aspects that I really didn't like. And the next topic I want to talk about, I went on a little rant there, I'm sorry, is the short story exercise we did in class, because I absolutely loved it. And I hope we get to do more exercises like that, because it just, you see how creative the class is. You see how much these the students of this class care, like how creative we are. And I don't think we get enough of that personally. And for me, I was able to write a short story that was fun, entertaining, and I just enjoyed it. And later on in the class, like this, someone was doing their presentation, reading their short story, and I got the inspiration to write another one of my own. So I quickly wrote it. It's like half a page, 100 words, but it is it is the work that I have written, is the art that I have created that I am most proud of. Like that is that work that I created in that classroom. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to write something better than that. And I'm so happy that I was able to do that. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without this class. So just want to say thank you for that. And hopefully we can do more exercises like that, because I really enjoyed it. Anyways, thank you for your time. Hope you have an amazing day.